Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a morning here, overcast morning. So it's morning for me, might be afternoon for you, might be night for you, but I'm taking you with me on my morning walk. I'm not consistent, guys, hence the weight is not going. But that's all right. I'm going to take the win. Even though I'm not consistent, I'm moving. I move every day. Every day I'm up and down, all over and about. So, but I'm not like doing an actual routine or exercise or something every day, which is why a little walking get me out of breath. But that's okay. We're gonna push forward. You know, those of us in this season called perimenopause, we have it hard because some mornings you just don't want to do anything. You just don't care about exercise. You don't care how you look, and you don't care that you're eating every minute. You don't care you're gaining weight. You just don't care. Just like this viral thing going around about the I don't care group or whatever about women in perimenopause. It's factual. Some days you just don't care. Like literally there are days where I'm like, if I'd be accepted outside in just a bathrobe and slippers, I'd do it. I'd wear it if that was an acceptable fashion attire. Because I just don't care. You know, but the days that we do, we must forge on. So I'm on this walk away. You know, when you videotape yourself, you see all your imperfections. You know, double chin and all. But oh well. That's quite fine with me right now. So I'm on this morning walking. I said I want to talk to the people. I haven't created content in a minute. And I said I want to talk to the people. So I was like, okay, what do you want to talk to the people about? I guess I have a lot of things to talk to you guys about. One quick tip, hair care. On this journey of perimenopause, you will experience a lot of hair fall. You know, struggles with growing your hair. Even if your hair isn't like falling out like some people, it'll get thin or it just won't grow. You may be struggling with keeping it moisturized and things of that nature. So I'll just do a quick talk on that. As you can see, my hair is in these twists. I have three textures of hair, and the ones in the back, they usually keep very well. They don't get like fizzy when I spritz them. They have tighter curls in the back. The ones in the middle and parts of the sides also keep fairly well. You get a little bit of frizz, but nothing to concern myself about. Do you see these top ones? Look at the disrespect. Look at it. You see it, guys? Sure. These are like a week and a half, man. A week and a half. Well, anyways, I digress. This is my protective style because I do low manipulative hairstyles because I have hair shedding, and to stop it from the roots being pulled too much, or any of those kind of styles. I really try to minimize me touching it. But my hair don't keep. So I was watching this YouTube video. No, it wasn't YouTube, it was Instagram, and this young lady was showing how she kept her twists in for 4 to 6 weeks, and I was like, how you do that? Obviously she has different hair texture than mine, and the same curl pattern all throughout her head, while I have 3 different curl patterns. So I knew it wasn't going to necessarily keep for that long, but I said, I'm gonna try it. So basically the idea is that you work in smaller sections, right? You can do mini as small as you want. Those mini twists can be as small as you want. And I don't make mine too small, because when it's time to loosen it, it gets knotted up, and then I lose more hair in terms of my ends. So I don't want to do that. So I don't make them too small. As you can see, they're not that small. They're small, but they're not like mini. So basically, the idea is that you work in small sections, and you're gonna braid the hair down. I braid mine down about 1.5 inches, right? She braids, because she has longer hair, so she braided hers down about 2 or so inches, 2.5 or so inches, depending on how tall they are, and then she twists the rest of it. So that's what I did. I find these definitely work better than just twisting the hair. So make sure I can cross the street safely. It works better than just twisting, because just twisting, I'd have to take these out already. And then another YouTube video of a YouTuber who has very, very long hair, like hair down to the floor. She always talks about coating her hair with flaxseed gel, and that's what helps her hair to grow, and she doesn't lose length at the end, because that's always a struggle, is that when your hair, you'll get breakage from the ends, because these ends here get frayed, and they're rubbing up against your clothes and all the things, and so they can develop split ends, so you have to do a lot of trimming. So that's what I did. I twisted my hair, and after I twisted my hair, I hope it doesn't rain, guys. It's getting darker. And I didn't walk with an umbrella, Lord. Do what only you can do, and hold this rain up till I get home. So, anyways, I use a flaxseed gel, and I'm just holding up my phone, guys. I did not plan on doing all of this, so I don't have one of those, what do you call that stuff? The handstand, whatever, that you use to hold while you walk. Selfie stick, something. Because most of my videos I'm doing in one still place. Right, so so basically that's what I did. Like you can see, you might not be able to see, these ones are only braided down about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. That's because the front part of my hair is the thinnest parts, and they usually fray easier, so they don't have hair going all the way down. As you can see, it gets thinner, and on some it's even worse. So I'm careful with how much tension I put on that. Okay, let me cross this. Yep. Sorry. Hold on a second, guys. Oh. Good morning. All right. So, okay, going back up this hill. I like to include hills on my walk. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong direction. Yes, hills on my walk. So anyways, so I did that, going all the way around my hair, twisted it, braided it to about 1.5 inch or so to 2 inches, depending on the length of the hair, and then I twisted the rest. And I coated it with flaxseed gel. Of course, my hair butter. And then that's it. If I needed a bit of oil, I would add that as well. Okay. Well, I think I did add I added an oil blend afterwards through the whole head to kind of seal in everything. Not too much, as the hair, you don't want it to be too greasy. Right? Whew. Sorry. So that's what I did. And it's been working. But every time, well, she doesn't reapply any products to her hair. Probably because she doesn't suffer from dry hair as I do, due to this perimenopause situation. So I apply more flaxseed gel and more oil, and I spritz the hair every 3 days. I spritz it with my aloe rose spray. You can find it on my website, justlivingnaturals.com. And then I add flaxseed gel, which you can make yourself, guys. Just plain flaxseed. I don't add anything to it. I just put flax seeds and some water, and I make just enough for like a week or so. Put them in some water, boil it. I don't make it too thick, but also not too runny. I think I have a video. That one is an herb infused flaxseed, which you can also use, but I didn't have time to do all of that this time around. I just did the plain flaxseed, but that's the consistency. I'll probably put the link to that flaxseed video somewhere, right? Okay, so you do that, you twist it, you put the flaxseed, you spritz it, you put the flaxseed gel on, and then you add some more oil and you seal it in. Now you can reapply, you can retwist your hair if you don't like the frizz. I like it. I mean, I don't love it. Of course, I wish it would stay as fresh as it did first day, but I don't mind it. Makes me feel like I have some locks in, and I can pretend to have locks in for a week. It's pretty much just how it looks right now. Like, these are locks, but you see how free flowing they are? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Huh? Look at it, look at it. These are twists, guys, and they're so light and airy. So that's why I don't mind keeping them, because I'm afraid if I retwist them, it's gonna lose its fluffiness. Because when you twist them at first and then you add that flaxseed gel in that wet hair, when you're twisting it, and then you add that oil, it just gives it this extra bounce and softness. So that I don't always have with my twists. So yeah, it makes my hair light and fluffy, and that's what I like. So it's moving, it's light, you feel it, you know. It still has a skosh of a skosh of crunch, but not that much. You can't tell unless it's, you know, you're squeezing your hair right up to your ears. Okay. Alright, down the hill we go and back around. So I'm not gonna keep you long. I'm not gonna keep you long, guys, because all I'm doing is chatting. But I probably put some videos, some pictures of some things I see along my walk at times, you know, some stuff in nature, because the other day I was walking by and I found, what's it called? Red clover, just like willy-nilly on the streets. Now, I could have just, if I was a lunatic, I'd have probably picked it up and be like, let's use these, wash them, use them, because, you know, red clover is excellent. It's an excellent herb for detox, for women's health, you know, especially perimenopause. But guys, we all know people walk their dogs, and dogs be peeing on the curbs, on the side on the sidewalk, and I don't want to make tea out of some dog pee, so I'm not gonna do that. But the point is, we have healing herbs all around. Healing herbs all around. Yeah, I'm wondering if I had put that in a video before, in one of my shorts. You know, perimenopause causes you to have brain fog. You can't remember what you did yesterday sometimes. So my apologies if you are going to be seeing those pictures for the second time, but you can still enjoy them. All right, guys, you take care. Let me show you real quick view of this lady's that I'm walking towards. And look at this beautiful flowers. Ain't they gorgeous? Ain't they gorgeous? Look at this. Man, I just want, guys, I need that in my life. I don't have a green thumb. My mom has a green thumb, and I got none of that genes. None of it. Like, I bought me some aloe plants. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna grow my own aloe. Yes. And I was doing good. In no time I murdered that thing. I don't know how you can murder an aloe plant, but I did. Anyway, that being said, it's been lovely. Thanks for joining me on my walk. Walk good. And see you next time in another video. God bless.